Today I'm going to be doing a set using two of my newest colored acrylic colors that I have available on my online store. So what I did here was that I put honey mustard towards the tip and I blended in Dusty Rose into the honey mustard. I didn't realize that I wasn't recording, that's why I didn't shoot that part, but basically that's what I did. And after that I just applied any glitter that you might like, and then you just encapsulate it. Thing I did forget to mention was that this fill that I'm doing on her, it's not a fresh set. That's why there's orange from her previous set. She already had colored acrylic and she wanted to do this powder. So what we ended up doing is, instead of soaking off her nails and doing a fresh set with my fine grit file, my bit, I went and I thinned down the acrylic as thin as I could so that I was able to put more acrylic powder on top of it without the nail being so chunky. And if you were to do that service on somebody, definitely charge them a bit more, only because it does take a little bit longer to do these types of fills, and of course you're using more acrylic as if you're doing a fresh set. And again, I am using honey mustard. This is one of my newest colors that I have available on my online store. And also, I did get a comment from one of the students that I had from one of my nail classes saying that she's having a little bit of trouble using colored acrylics. She finds them to be a little bit more difficult to work with or runny. So a tip to those out there who are also having that problem. For some reason, when you're working with colored acrylics, it can be a little bit more difficult to work with. You really do have to get used to it. So let me give you guys just a couple little tips that I do when using the powders. So the first one is, when you pick up your bead of acrylic, I would say to drain out most of the liquid. I don't know if you guys seen that technique when you grab the ball and place the opposite side of the brush that doesn't have acrylic on the sheet and drain out some of that liquid and then apply it to the nail. Or what you could do is like when you apply the acrylic, like I'm doing right here, just let it sit a little bit longer. Like, let it sit for a couple seconds, let it set a little bit, and then go in and touch it. That way it's not like so runny and you're just like making a mess. Another one I would say is, don't try to build your strength with the colored powder. You can, if you're already used to it, go ahead and do that. But if you are having a little bit of trouble, I would say place the acrylic until you find that it has really nice, like a nice pigment, and it's more smooth, and then go in with clear powder and apply that over top of the colored acrylic to add your strength. And doing that, when you add clear acrylic on top of the powder, it really does smooth it out really nice. Also, by adding clear acrylic on top of the colored powders, it also does help that when you're filing and you're doing this part of the set, instead of getting rid of the pigmentation and then you have to go back and reapply some more colored powder, you're basically just filing and smoothing away the clear powder, so it also does protect the colored acrylic. If you guys are having any problems with your sets, or any questions you guys might have, go ahead and leave a comment down below with your problem, and I will definitely try my best to help you guys out. I'm not saying I'm the best tech out there, but I could give you guys a little bit of advice on some mistakes that I've made and maybe learned from. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below and I'll get back to you guys. Definitely, once you get used to doing colored acrylic, it could really be a really fun experience. I feel gel polish is also really nice. You could also do a lot of designs with them, but I feel like with colored powders, I could I can go beyond in some points. You know, like you could do a lot more. You can marble them together. You can do ombres with them, um, glitters, just a lot of really different effects. I really love how the colored powders look also. I feel like they look a lot different than gel polish. And it also saves you a lot of time. It saves you like, I would say like about almost like 10 minutes that you would take in polishing. All you have to do is basically just design the nail and apply some top coat. The gel top coat that I'm using here is from the company Coupa TV. I really love this one. It's a non-wipe top coat. I really wouldn't recommend this one if you want to do chromes. I've tried to rub on the chrome on top of this one, and it doesn't really work. But other than that, I really love the shine. It really does hold for a couple weeks, and I haven't had any problems with it at all. So I really recommend this one. And the LED lamp that I'm using is from the company Young Nails. So this is the final product. Thank you so much for watching. I did cure the top coat for 60 seconds each hand. Again, comment below any questions you might have.